I made it! We made it! We're here. What I said, kill technically accurate. Albeit, for most people, not early. But for myself, it was truthful. I made it so. So yeah, let's see if let's just finish this off real quick because the energy is about to. My last run sucked, so I still need a run of 10, which would be nice, but oh, damn it. Bruh, why would you do that? Bruh. There we go. Yeah, last run was 2. Was pitiful. It just I like parried, but he mediumed, so I tried to throw a heavy, and he threw his heavy, and I died. So yeah, it was less than ideal, but you know, tis what it is. Broski. What was that? That was the stupidest thing. And something like that can also happen, which is why the 25 energy is brutal. I think it should only cost you the energy if you take off at least 1 health bar. Like, if you don't make it to at least 1, it should just return your energy. Like, that is dumb. I want you to actually throw that again. And yes, I did have a reason to have. What up, Eli? This maxes you out, so let's do that. Let's see, double medium again. I just need 10. grow that, thank you. Alright, that should be enough to get me my 10. Beautiful. Now I don't have to keep going, but I'm going to anyway, until I, lose. Crap. Okay, that was entirely sketchy. Alright, only got 11. And I do my damage sponge? Huh? The onslaught fight? There is an Idum in there, isn't there? Wait. You mean just like tanky? Is that what you mean by the sponge? Yeah, in Infamous, like he's a fight in there, right? Yeah, it's because he's the second fight, right, on that path. I don't know. I had a great time with that lane, except for the first fight. The first fight kind of sucked, but the rest of it was great. So that is maxed that out. Woohoo! Available in 2 weeks now, basically. Dog. Did I already do these? I did, but whatever. It's Hulkling, Absorbing Man, Infamous Iron Man, then Onslaught. Yeah, Onslaught was the last one? I was thinking he was... Hulkling, Hulkling was the first one. I was thinking, Absorbing Man was the first, and then Ironheart and Onslaught. I thought somebody was after Onslaught. I'm going to just... I don't remember exactly all the nodes, but I'm going to do this. And, videos, because it is one of my favorites. There's technically 2 versions of it on the channel. One was just like the fight with the audio as was, but I also replaced the audio a couple days later and reposted it with a song, and it's perfect. So we're gonna just bam. I will give you the link to that. Well, I'm saying I don't know what the nodes are, so I don't like know if there's like an extra reason why it would be tanky. But we're gonna do this. I'm gonna give you the link to that to watch it if you care. With Odin, dang, dude, I was never even close to soloing Ares. That is the Onslaught fight I did. A 3-minute fight. Beautiful, very fun with one of the songs. And the way it's like, it's better with the, like, totally coincidental, but like, the way it like is synced, basically, is insane. Like, I just happened to have that gameplay when I made the song, and I just slapped it on there, and that was the result. So, completely coincidence, but it's Heinz!
Heinz
With the 11!
$11.11 because reasons.
Broski. The man. With Okoye. Really? Okoye. Interesting. Well, I mean, Okoye... Well, technically Okoye could do Nebula, but that would be like the worst possible matchup. Because she's immune to both Shock and Bleed. And the only debuff you'd be able to otherwise get is with the Dexing. What's good, Heinz? How you doing, man? You have a little bit of arenas to do's. I can technically put that one off, so I'm not worried overly fussed about that. But I'm gonna finish off the 4-star, finish off the featured for the most part, and then yeah, shouldn't be too bad. And then we can maybe finally check out the new nodes. It's about to go on nodes. Make a new deck and all that jazz. But ideally, I do want to like cut it a little bit shorter, get to bed at a good time. My friends with me in town in the morning, and yeah, that, and I just haven't been really sleeping great, so. Well, not that I haven't, like, when I'm sleeping fine. Like, that's actually not the problem. The problem is, the other day when I, like, got off to, like, let me get to bed. I didn't go to bed till almost 9 o'clock in the morning. Because I have problems. So, it wasn't great. But it's fine. We're fine. What was I doing? I was doing this, and this, and this. That's what I was looking at. Anyway. But yeah. Have you finished off the boss yet? The Havoc boss? Have you gotten all 80 yet? I feel like it's gonna be like really nice too. I at least with him, easy enough to put up good enough scores and do that with recoils. Void being next, depending on the tags, might be really rough to do with recoils, and I might have to take him off to do that fight, but I really don't want to, because 70 units, man. I don't want to spend 70 units. I mean, the rewards are worth 70 units, mind you, but like, with fam, nice. I did the all but the couple with Omega Sentinel there, because yeah, I would have loved to use fam, but he wasn't an option without willpower, so that he's not the best with recoils anyway, and then just getting rid of willpower, which actually would have been totally fine. Just having willpower because of all the other debuffs, I could heal and it would have been fine. But yeah, no, it's so definitely a little bummed I couldn't use fam. Null or crossbones? You mean from the Nexus? Or are you saying you've already 100% it and that's one of your options? Those are very different champions. I feel like Crossbone's probably overall more useful, but Null is great. Well, when you, like... They're not, like, it's a random, like, pick 5 of, like, whatever's in the basic pool. Like, You're not getting a whoever you want sort of champion. Or sort of crystal. Yeah, Dagnabbit. Yeah, it really wasn't that bad. I don't know what I averaged, but I don't know, I did maybe 10 runs. I guess, which would have averaged 8. My best was 16, which I was very surprised by, to be honest. What I'm saying is, like, that's an erroneous sort of question, because, like, you ask Null or Crossbones, you don't know, neither of them are probably going to be in that crystal. So it's like, let me know what options you get once you do it, and we can go from there. Like, it's... I mean... I generally like dual threats, but, Null really needs to be, like, high sig to really be, like, a battle round sort of option. Offensively and defensively, really. Just for sake of speed that you can get with them. The Jabari fight... Is that on the far right? Which fight is that? Is that the far right path? Far left. Well, far left is the Onslaught. See, that's why I knew, like, because I was like, Onslaught wasn't the last fight. Jabari's after that. Yeah, no, because it's 5 fights and then the boss. Yeah, no, Jabari. Who did I do that with? I am pretty sure I did that with Joe Fixit. If you're using the right champion and you just kind of play around it, it's really not that bad. Jabari's not the worst person to fight. She's kind of... She can clip you. You can really easily sidestep her with basically anybody, which is really nice, but... and Photon. I feel like Bastion wouldn't have like much of any... I don't remember exactly how the node setup works. I feel like Bastion wouldn't have too bad an issue, because if you happen to get bled, it's just a regen for him. I've heard of people using Prowler, but wouldn't recommend Prowler, honestly. I would use Photon on it before Prowler. Rank 5? You have a rank 5? Or are you talking like 6-star? You're talking rank, like, dang, dude. That's a rank 5, 7. Killing it. 6-star, okay. Yeah, I would do it with Bastion, I would say. I know there's some like weird thing with like the debuffs, and I don't remember exactly what the reason for. Like it was a non-issue with Fix It because like doing the debuffs because I could just heal back. It's like if she cleanses a debuff, like you get the like a damage reflect thing, I believe. If I'm remembering correctly. Well, Bastion doesn't have debuffs apart from parry, so as long as you don't parry, I believe he would be the best option. There's a Jessica too. Dude, that fight. Actually, that can be done with anybody because he gives you the grit for punishing specials. So yeah, that's a non-issue too, I believe. She can be done with like anybody. I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Fins, I'm remembering correctly. Billion. 105. Are there more fights than I was thinking then? It was Hulkling, Absman. No, yeah, it's five fights. Hulkling, Absman, Onslaught, the Iron Man, Infamous Iron Man, and then no, that makes 6. Infamous Iron Man's on a different. Hold on, you got me confused. I thought it was only 5. Is it 6 fights? So why was I thinking it was 5? Got me confused now. It's been a long, like that came out like a long time ago at this point. And I did it all fairly shortly after it came out, so. Definitely have some memory of certain bits of the fight, of the fights, but I don't have like an exact mental image of the map as well as I do of other things. See me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I actually ended up doing that whole lane with just an entirely science team, I think. I had Ham, Fix It, and was it Syl? No, I didn't have. I couldn't use Syl because she wasn't awakened. Or no, I didn't have her. Or was it 6-star? I don't remember exactly. I know Fix It and Ham were on the team. I'm pretty sure I did all 3 science though. That Ham versus that Onslaught though, oh, it was so satisfying. What's up, Chin Mei? I didn't see you snuck in there too. It's even more satisfying as the music video. The song is a little goofy, but just like it's satisfying. Like the only reason I like the song as much as I do is because it goes with the gameplay so perfectly. Voila! Yeah, it's insane. Pure coincidence, but it's like the best kind. Skadoosh. He fell over in like a way, it looked like he just got shot. He's just like, ugh. Like sniper just took him out. Good stuff. Yo, what's up, baby? We doing alright? Not too shabby. Try and just finish off some things here. What that? Did you like? I dashed and then it's the my character. Did you see that? I clearly dashed, and before I even touched him, he just stopped. What's with that? That was stupid, dude. That was stupid. Like, I'm gonna dead, and just like, nope. I just completely noped out of there, man. It was ridiculous. No bugs in this game at all. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Insane. 28, right? I feel like that only happens like I don't even know like what could cause that, honestly. I was like, oh, because like my phone's laggy, but I'm like, I don't know, like I don't know, maybe. Heck if I know. I don't know the code, man. Tis a mystery. Diason. Welcome. Uncle, what? Hold up. Yeah, okay. I was like, what? I couldn't tell what that picture was. I was like, no way. I'm like, no, I mean, it looks like I don't know, some kind of... Is it just me, or does the baby look like Asian? I don't know. That's... Bruh. Let's see, what is going on here? That was that. Chess. Yes. There we go. I remember that. But we're chilling. Get him! Could dig it. On Starkey, what was it exactly? I don't remember him being bugged. I don't remember him being bugged in any particular way. Are you winning some, Subtooth? Oh, I mean, I was using Starkey, but I feel like that happens with other champions too, where they'll just like stop before making a motion. I don't think that's unique to Starkey. I don't think. Either way, still dumb. Good question. This is gonna sound terrible, but also slightly true. The answer is FOMO. 2.5k. Why the heck would I? I've got an Awakening Gem of every class but Tech and a generic. Plus I've got a couple other random, like, specific to, like, certain pools. I've got, like, at least 2. Right? It's like, you don't do it, those units are just gone. Like, so it's like the FOMO is like, you do it or you can't, yeah. Like, that's basically what I'm saying. Like, if you get into a cycle, though, of not doing it, it is really easy. Just like, I just can't be bothered. Then it's like, you have FOMO later, because you don't have the units to, like, get the offer stuff. And then it's like, well, if I just grinded the arena, I could have, you know. So, yeah, it's... But, I mean, so, yeah, basically that. And it's like, you're just doing it because, like, it's the thing to do. It's like, you just get into a rhythm of it, and then it's like, you just do it. I think this is not gonna go very far. Woo! Otherwise, you win dribbles. Shouldn't have done that. I should have not hit her, because physical resistance is gonna make this take a lot less damage. Basically, yeah. It's like I do things because like it provides something. I don't like even if it's something like small and more or less insignificant. It has to be something. Be like, well, otherwise, why else? Like, what's the point if it's not giving? I'm not getting anything out of it, you know. I never really was into like testing them so much specifically to do that. I usually like test them if I like or get to know champions through fighting them and maybe having, you know, seeing like, oh, they're good, then I rank them up and then I use them more, and that's how I get, you know, kind of practice with them and stuff. Like I know champion abilities pretty darn well for most champions. That was dumb. And Arena was like huge, like early, you know, the first like couple months of playing. Like that's all I did. I was Arena. Like I didn't care about story at all. It was like Arena and EQ. Because I was like, well, I need to do the EQ because like that's not permanent. Story was like permanent stuff, and it was like I couldn't be bothered really for like the longest time. What really gave me the biggest push is like when like with the title came out. I was like, okay, well I need to get through this. That, and I think the mastery points, I think too, for Act 4. But that was like a long grind because like Act 4 was huge. 300 a tile, massive maps. They've cut it down, and now it's not even needed to do it at 100% anymore because they don't have the mastery points in 100% anymore. So there's like no reason to ever 100% anything. Oh damn it! Until you pretty deep. Like maybe one in chapter 1 and 2 because they're short. 3, I think 3 might be still fairly short. I wouldn't bother with 4 100%ing. I'd probably, depending on, I'd have to double check the rewards, but I'd probably skip on 3 as well. I would just do 1 and 2 for the units and stuff it gives for the low effort. Because it's so short. But like I wouldn't 100% 4. Even with the buffed Act 5 rewards, it's probably still not worth exploring for it because it's too long. They'd have to shorten it substantially. But I don't think it should be shortened though, to be fair. I think what they would need to do is just make the exploration rewards so ridiculous, like for the full act, to make it worth, like, okay, it's gonna be a little bit extra grunt. Insane. I appear to have disconnected there for a minute, and I don't think you heard my answer. I totally went past the milestones there. I was saying Sinister. I like Domino, but I think Sinister is just overall more useful. Although Domino is one of my favorite champions to play. I like playing with her more than Sinister. 100%. I was like confused myself there for a second. In the God story, the world that was done for me. Anything he can do. Love me some Domino though. As abundant as like rank 4s are for me right now, I still feel like they need to be a little bit more abundant for me to go ahead and take her to rank 4. Unfortunately. Pork grind. I'm gonna give him a couple for sure. I'm feeling like there's really a decent chance he makes it to at least round 2. Bro, that's not what I'm trying to do. Okay. Yeah, no chance. Yeah. I just because I love Spider-Ham so much, like just how wacky he is and like he's very satisfying to play. Like I love his movement, his damage, like how he does his damage. So like having another like kind of wacky, kind of cartoony character like that in Pork Grind, I'd probably love. So that's why I want to see him. Never heard him before. But that I think what honestly the profile picture looked kind of silly, ridiculous, and I wouldn't have cared. But it was what Kabam Vincent said that really piqued my like actual interest in it during the live stream. So. He is good at his job. Alright, you're dead. You dead! Woo! Yeah, I think I've got 6 and I think at least 1 Nexus as far as Titans go. It'd be nice if like his auto block on offense triggered a well-timed block. On defense, obviously, get that crap out of there. But it'd be nice if it worked that way offensively. As like just like a safety net, you know. They have the capacity to make things work differently offensively and defensively. They could definitely have done that, but no. They didn't. Because reasons. But not in a good way. This usually takes about 40 rounds, so... Let's see if we can't get there. We're pretty close. We're, what, 13 away from 40, so... Wouldn't be too bad. Just still plenty early enough. Nice. Ooh. Oh, did that crunch come through? That was loud. Whew. That was very loud. It's also like 2 full 7 stars for 1k units apiece as well. And I'm like, I have like all but 2 of those champions. So I'm just like, if you didn't, like, if you are missing most of them, that is a steal to get a 7-star crystal for 1k units. I think that is pretty fantastic. They're like pretty solid champions in there. Carolina Dean. Rankin Castle seems pretty cool. I think he's in there. There's one of the two I don't have, but like he's in the Titan when it rolls over, so I'm like not overly fussed about it. I'll probably get him anyway. He's in the Titan for a while. Carolina Dean's gonna be in there for a while. She's still got a whole nother cycle in her. Granted, I am waiting for the Titan to change, but still. I feel like the only reason this isn't like terrible of a fight to do, even though she reduces crit damage so much, is because his crit damage also gets like kind of ridiculous. That was my fault. I did not. Dang. Yep, smart with the deals. The big ones obviously being like the Heart of Fire, Mega Days style thing. You gotta have enough for that, because those champions are gonna be exclusive to that basically for a while. I mean, technically, they were, you know, there was like a selector, you could take one of them, except for, you know, the milestone champion being Dark Phoenix. She's still exclusive to that event, but the other champions have been like came out in various ways, from like for Banquet and stuff, and like that was fine. That didn't bother me at all. I mean, shoot, even if there was like at that point, it was like 6-7 months later. If Dark Phoenix was like an option to have gotten, I would have been fine with that, to be honest. Like 6 to 8 months is a long time to wait to have a champion before somebody that wasn't able to get them then to get them. Especially when the meta is always like shifting and stuff. But Dark Phoenix is just kind of like, if you have her, she's in your deck because you need an option for her. If you don't have a counter, screwed. Same thing with like the Serpent. Don't have an option, screwed. Nabbit, I just barely moved it. Oh, came back for a second. Come on. It's being finicky. Solid. Oh, Jean would make for a great rank 5. I don't think her prestige is like that high though, right? Like she's like okay, but she's not like that high. It was a really cool load screen too. They do such a good job with like the load screens. They always look fantastic. They look so good. It's so good. Yeah, that works. does actually wind up getting? Skadoosh. She's gonna be quite nice for the power shield. She'll work very nicely. Okay, that was ridiculous. I was trying to do that, and it didn't happen. So, like, really looking forward to a lot of the shows coming that are like already like out and just like waiting on the next episode now. It's like, oh, so nice. Some that are like, just, I know I'm thoroughly gonna enjoy watching every week. Another good one I watched just this morning before work came out. I'm like, because of course, I mean, it's an isekai. And I dig me the isekais, man. They're always great. Well, not always, but because one of the worst anime I've ever seen is like an isekai. It's gotta be the worst isekai ever. It's so bad. Just like the premise is awful. It was truly terrible. It was garbage. Pretty sure it's like the worst one I've ever actually watched all the way through, just because I was like, I just want to watch all of it to just get it off my list. But I can't really be fussed about it, so it's just that bad. It's very dumb. There's another one actually out that I need to watch the first episode of. But I didn't. A couple actually. One more. One's clicked on, the other one I still gotta do. I still gotta do it. Can you not fully resist? That would be great. Which would be nice. Which would have been I'm looking forward to like the next like Everest like quest thing too. I'm wondering like when we're finally gonna get something that they're gonna reuse Ares for. Because I mean, as brutal as that fight was to like learn and stuff, like it was a great boss once you did. Very satisfying. So I really want him. Looking forward to his return as a boss. I look forward to it. Still using rank 4s. Let's see, so how much will I wind up with? I think with 1.5 will put me just shy of of 2 tier 5 alpha. I'll need one more in a bit. I feel like we should be getting the completion of Act 9 potentially next month, but probably like March. If I had to take a guess, probably March is when we'll get Act 9.4. God, Kingpin, he scales so freaking, dude. He hits like a truck. He scales great. God, feels so good. He's definitely gonna go rank 5 at some point too, and I don't think it's gonna take that long. He's gonna be like in the top 10 to rank 5. I'm pretty confident in that. God, he's so good. So good. I mean, he might be the first skill to go up just because, like, he's that fun. Because, like, why not? I don't think there's, like, an absurd chance that he could be, like, one of the earlier ascendable champions as well. So, that'd be nice. I feel like Sinister probably, I mean, there's not like reason. I don't know. There's some champions that are strong, but not like kind of so busted that like I feel like most couldn't come back as ascendable. It's just gonna be when they'll want to, really. I mean, we have Hulkling, we got Kitty now too. Like, how long until we get like Herc, CGR? I mean, where is Ghost? Like, give us Ghost, man. Surely, if we can have Kitty in the game as a 7-star, we can get Ghost. I mean, we also have friggin' Tiger. I don't think she belongs as a 7-star either. She's ridiculous when played. Like, how she can be played, like, oh my gosh. Absolute bonkers. It's a lot higher skill cap for her. But, my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna need to push you. Get rid of that so you don't have all the and you're dead. OG Hulk or Spot or Thing for BG's defense. Well, Spot, although can be a defender, is mostly an attacker. Hulk is also mostly an attacker. And Thing, generally not in people's decks. I mean, it's really kind of meta dependent. Like strictly defensively, I would Thing probably, but Spot has like offensive use, and same with Hulk. In general meta, like for next meta, it'll be like whatever, but What's up, Zemo? How? Was good. Yeah, these work. Yeah, we have a Serpent. Like, dude, Serpent is kind of ridiculous. We have so many just, like, actually, like, bustedly stupid champions as 7 stars, like... And Ghost, like, and most of them, like, Ghost can't, like, have her most busted, like, synergies. I mean, without her synergies, it's more of a skill ask for her. And she can't just, I mean, she requires the synergy for, you know, recoil and just, like, special 3 phasing, but Kitty can do that. She takes no damage while phased, so it's like, give us Ghost, man. I feel like there's actually a decent chance we could get Ghost for, like, our Heart of Fire Omega Days style champ for tech. And I would be totally fine with that. I think that would be great. I would love to see Ghost for the tech and that sort of, for like one of those sort of like boxed kind of champions. I would love that actually. I think that would be fantastic. I feel like she's strong enough that would give enough hype to whatever like group of champions they give, like for and her being the tech for it. I think would be provide great hype potential for a batch, a class batch of champions like that, which I feel like they can only do so many more of, because like Cosmic has like the most champions that aren't available as 7 stars, and like they can only do the box unless they like, you know, they buff somebody as well. But they'd also still have to not be a 7 star, or like not, yeah, no, not be a 7 star. Which we're slowly running out of champions that can, and once they're caught up, once everybody is like come out, that exists in the game, they'd have to, like, I'm curious what they do. In that sense, because like, I mean, it would take, you know, still a couple years before that would happen, but I feel like they also like go pretty hard on you know, throughout the year we keep getting more champions that to exist at the highest rarity, and since we're not getting 8 stars, what they'll basically be capping is like certain ascendabilities, I guess. So I'm curious what that's gonna lead to for future events, because the way they've designed the Ascension, it feels like they're looking at like the next like 5 years to still have just 7 stars, and with how they've been adding champions to the 7-star pool, we don't have that long. I feel like 2, maybe 3 years we could get before we're like caught up. With all the old champions now being, you know, at the highest rarity. So we keep getting more and more every year. For various things. I mean, Toad's coming, Rhino's coming, we're just getting him for free. Which I think is great, honestly. Like, that's a huge W for the players. They can just get 7-star Rhino. It's fantastic. Alright, we're gonna need to... I think we're gonna be a little bit shorter where we want to be in a few more here. We're still getting like good points for these runs though. Alright, do not degen me to death. That'd be great. Oh, I can't believe I got that in. It was lagging so hard. I like preemptively like was trying to spam my dash. Ooh, we got that light in there. Let's go. It gave it to me. Ooh. We'll take it. We did it! Crack open the chips. I don't know what was going on there. That was crack the chips. Ate a few of them last night. Let me. No. Crumpy. Three more. But like, if we're still getting like 360, yeah, we'll have enough. Yeah, 360. Okay. We're good then. $40 rounds it is. Means we already need 3 more, including this one. Alright, man. Have yourself a good night. Mr. Perry, you dick. I don't want to go too terribly late. Go at least another hour, but I don't want to like be up all night. Big crit. Okay. Whoa. feel like his dash was like kind of short there. Brand new iPhones, and wonder why we feel this way. In Bibles, everywhere in Bibles, see Bibles. Sweet. Bones, brand new iPhones, and wonder why we feel this way. Dos más. Like, just dash at me, you fool. Dash at me. You're the juggernaut, you frickin' ridiculous, dude. Dumb. Bruh, can you like... It's lagging really hard. Whew. That lagged hard. Like, really hard. Bro. Two champions that don't dash forward. What could possibly go wrong? Uno más. The secret is, it's not actually vegan. Faust out loud, yo, man. It's been a long time. God, lagging so hard. Hello. No, hello. We get the pause, we get the pause. Let's go, we got the pause. Not that much better. Went so early. What's up, Jose? Come on. Stupid finicky cable. That's still quite hot. It's still hot. Standards. The basic I can do tomorrow. I can technically do that tomorrow too. Screw it, I'm just gonna leave it. What is expiring in 12 hours? Get out of here. To use Luke Cage. Luke Cage should be solid. Luke Cage would have to be amazing for it. Alright, let's build ourselves a deck and see what happens. So, invade and kinetic absorption. So let's do we have any rank 4s we should just not leave? In our deck. I feel like this is actually the kind of meta where like Domino would be good to have on defense. Spiral will definitely keep. We can get rid of Deadpool now. He's not gonna be. He'll be good, but he's not gonna be like the most exceptional. Coal we get rid of. Ram we keep. Photon, dust, yeah. Dust would be great. Because, like, she'll actually be a great defender because you can't use the invade, like, at all. Thing with does Thing trigger his protection if you hit into his block? Is the damage high enough? I don't think it is. So, Kadiski. Strangely enough, I think we get rid of Jack. No, we gotta keep you for Britain. Ugh. Deck is already full. Keep that for now. Ninth, almost got death. Nice. Making the gains, man. I imagine him being okay. If I fight one and find it to like be extra annoying, I'll go ahead and throw mine in the deck because he has 6,200. But we need to have somebody not quit out on me first, so I'm basically doing one for the objective, and then I'll do some friendlies if anybody wants a friendly. Let's see. You're fine. It's unawakened. Don't care. Get rid of you. Get rid of that. And how much are you gonna go ahead and get rid of that? Fine. Sentinel. Dude, Sentinel is great. Very much deserves a good rank 4. I'm definitely gonna get him up there at some point. Sarky. That's very close. Very nice. I don't think Jean can do that near as well. Bro, dude, I have got you, like, in a vice. I almost took Domino there just because he had the one, but I was like, well, it's fine. Alright, I used both my thumbs here. I got this. I got this. I was like, that's unexpected. I think I'm gonna do this, but I think there's a way to make this work. I think we can just kill her straight through blocked hits. Without triggering and like annoyance stuff. So that actually makes Captain Britain a substantially less good defender. Wow, I lost 20 seconds. That's lovely. Yeah, we can totally kill her this way. It was slow, but I mean, yeah, that's fine. I also had like an extra 15 seconds of load than should have been I had, but it was a loss either way. But good to know that works. Make sure it's substantially less of a threat on defense. See, I actually don't really love this. This fight's also going to be slow-ish. Ow, thank you for that. That's lovely. Broski, dude, I am like doing everything I can here. Bro, can you like freaking... Finish at the same time too. That's surprising. This we can do well enough because we can just like go to second life and kind of clap too. That's pretty good. Almost 50k. I'll take that. And Kindred did that. Alright. Who wants to be my first victim? We'll do a couple here and then I'll call it an early night for myself, but we can do a few. Yeah, anybody that wants a friendly? Do I have? I've got at least one open slot. If anyone wants to try anything. I do actually kind of want to see what Thing does defensively. If anybody has one in their deck, to try one. We're early enough, we don't need that or that, so we'll do that. Surprisingly not too shabby. If we didn't take that erroneous freaking heavy, it would have been a whole heck of a lot better. That poison lasted forever from the special too, man. And of course he clipped me on that other dash too, that was great. Yo, what's up, Accelerate? Do you want the friendly? Nice. So is there anything interesting in the Radiant store right now? Let's see, those resets. Those are all resets. Sig stones are resets. Already bought those, so yeah, I'm not overly fussed about buying anything right now. I'll get more Sig stones eventually, but I'll see. I have like 300 coming in next week if they send those out. Bam, there he is. Do you have a deck set up already, or do I need to wait a second? I'm only doing victory track because that's like the node set up to start with. If you've got a deck already ready, we'll send it. Should have asked that first. Dost thou have a dick? You're down? Okay. Let's do it. Yeah, no, I never do the off-season GC because it's for the final 2 weeks, and I don't need to do the final 2 week meta until the final 2 weeks. So I'm not really fussed about it. Like, I gotta start in the victory, and I don't like. Anyway, dude, you're in relaxed right now, dude. I didn't know you were in relax. When did that happen? Is that new? Is that recent? Like that. Oh yeah, no, that's gonna go. You can still keep your torch. I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh, Wolf. Yeah, dude, Wolf will actually be great for this meta, dude. Why didn't I think of that, man? Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to figure out a spot for Wolf, man. Gushala is like gonna be substantially less good because. Let's try you. I can work with that. Can also work with that. That's actually extra reason why Kindred's annoying, because generally, you can't like dash in Dex and dash back in. Like, you have to block that stupid hit, which is a lot of damage. That's annoying. I wasn't even thinking about Kindred being like extra more of a dick in for invade to fight. That's really annoying. Have fun with Snurpy. There's no way this works great this meta, right? Like, Yelena takes, like, not that much damage into the block. I was not expecting you to use Jean there. I was expecting you to wolf that, to be honest. Yeah, that's not gonna do anywhere near the kind of damage it is. Okay. Broski. Wasn't quite in it. I went too early. Ouchie, mama. Bro, it was going so well too. It was actually going like exceptionally decent. Well, I think I would have won that if I didn't eat those special twos. Good stuff. Good stuff. It's unfortunate. I 100% would have won. Dang. Even eating the first one wasn't that bad. Like, I would have still won if I didn't eat the second one. Bruh. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Really is a bummer. Alright. I am actually curious how this fight, because I don't think I've seen this fight actually happen. Yeah, he friggin' melts. That is a, that's a heck of a frickin', I think you got me though, to be honest. There shouldn't be any static. I've got my settings such that it should be to 0 static or any kind of weird background noise. So I would say it's probably on your end there. That could not have gone any cleaner. That was amazing. I totally forgot that he triggers his stuff through block. Hot dang. sure you were gonna like. I totally forgot he is special 2 triggers the rupture through block. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to be banning Punk. Golly. Cause what rank is that? Rank 3 or I meant to look at this. But you have him at rank 4. Gosh dang, dude. I mean, you took a little bit of crit fail, but not even that much. I would believe that actually. I didn't have him in the deck. But yeah. Could see him being okay on D. Yeah. Believe it. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about a couple of... There's definitely some champions that, like, are exceptional attackers. Anybody that can, like, trigger stuff through block, like, just gets the attack multiplied. Yeah. Gosh dang. I feel like Red Skull could be decent as a defender, because like you hit his block, well you take that damage. With an SP1. Is there stuff triggered through the block on the special one? I feel like Yondu would do exceptional. There's definitely some good ones. Wolf would be really good. There's some good ones. Ambitious, yeah. Power Shield, yeah, that's, yeah, I was thinking, yeah. I was thinking, like, yeah, no, I messed it up. I'm definitely gonna want to try some stuff. Zola should definitely be in the deck, because you don't really want to hit his block. Does he trigger sleep into block? I can't look at him from here, can I? Yeah. So Zola would definitely be good. It turns out we actually don't need Jack. I think we can take out Kingpin too. I don't see him being like any massively exceptional. Fam, I can see Fam actually doing fine. Dust definitely. Yeah. Oh, right, Kate SP2. I forgot about that too. Yeah, there's yeah, Scorpion comes out. Kingpin comes out. I think Carolina was okay. Crazy that I'm actually gonna leave out some ranked 4s just because they're not like crazy for the meta. I totally forgot that she does that too. Jack is gonna come out. Sinister. I'll leave him in for now. I don't think he's gonna be exceptional though. You come in. I think we're gonna bring in the Kate. With the Finder, she's pretty low. There she is. And then we don't usually have him either, but it should be pretty sweet actually. All right, well, let's try running that back again. Let's run that back, or anybody else for that matter. Abdo's still up? What the heck? I will just... Oh, Abyss is on too? I'm just... invite everybody and see who plays along. Totally forgot about that. Let's try this again. Screw your punk. Do the wolf, too. And praise the Lord. With me, God says the Lord. Really? Banning my piggy? You suck. Pig's not even like that good for this meta, man. Because he can't block. Yeah, there's a Zolo. There's that. What's up, Abdo? I just sent it to everyone that was on the list. I just hit click all, so totally fine. I got accelerate took it. Well, this sucks. I do this actual work at 1 AM anyway. Okay. It's really annoying that you got that. Like, I'm very annoyed that you got that. And laundry. Nice. Bowls is yeah, we can do that. It's fine. It's fine. Carolina. Actually, we'll probably crush that, so. I have to have, like, the cleanest fight here, or we're screwed. I will have a great stream, thank you. Okay, dude, I did not do that. Golly, dude. God, that was too slow. Jeez. I'm not gonna go too long. I'm calling it. I'm gonna call it nearly that. Yeah, 42 seconds, dude. Yeah, if I didn't throw that special one, like I didn't want to, and the AI it wasn't weird. Still could have won that, but. It also lagged on me pretty badly. Really hope that doesn't work. You got me round 3 though. I can't fight that freaking serpent. Really annoying. Oh. Ah, freaking. It like was like the wrong time for that to freaking do that. Why is he getting power so dang quickly, too? That was dumb. Yondu's friggin' ridiculous that he can do that quickly, though. Like, that is just straight dumb. Yeah. Well, GG's on that. It's a good thing this is only the victory track meta, because I kind of suck at it. Yeah. Well, he mitigates a crap ton of damage, too. So, like, yeah. Alright, I want to try one more. And I think we'll call it a night after that. Or I can get to bed and try and get up in the morning. While still getting decent sleep. Thank you, Accelerate. Taking one for the team. Alright, I'm gonna do the same thing, just did I get rid of it last time? It was still... I feel like Valkyrie doesn't like do this node that well. Like that much more than what she normally already does. But who knows? Ooh, there we go. Yondu, man. It's funny that, like, Thanos is, like, the easiest to actually fight in that lineup, but that was actually the best choice to have taken. It's insane. I'm curious how well Kushala actually performs this meta. I mean, she mitigates block damage, but it takes a couple things to, like, actually regen most of it, so I'm curious how well she performs for it. I think it's all contact, right? Not just,
No? Okay, never mind. Okay, bro, do 3 hits, not even a crit. Bro. Half my health was gone, and she did 3 non-crits on me. Like, that was insane. Your 43 seconds is insane, dude. That's like as fast as I saw that fight ever go even last meta. When she was like even more crazy for that fight. That is wild. The only upside is like you don't have a defender, like a good defender for next. If it goes to round 3, I think we're solid. But this fight's slow, so who knows. And I'm losing an extra, 5 seconds on the load-ins too, so that doesn't help me any. Oh my gosh. Good thing she mitigates basically all block damage.
It's 49 though. I mean, for this meta, 49 is like either okay or like really slow. But I still feel like that Yondu is gonna. Well, I mean, this will be interesting. I think we can do fairly well here. A little bit surprised you didn't go ahead and go with what's her face for that to counter the unstoppable. Broski, dude, there's all that health gone for no good reason. What? What was that? Dude, that was definitely an easy win matchup right there. But she, like, freaking clipped me, dude. Oh, we got it anyway. Let's go. Thanos, let's go. GG's. What was that? 2 and 1 then? You got me twice, I got you once. Yeah. That still went way slower than I would have thought it was going to. Did I lose even more time than I thought? 66 seconds. It's really slow for her. It was a 7-second low. That's not like as bad as I have had. I don't know. Basics. Oof. Do you hit him unstoppable? Is the best champ? Not by any means, but he is like way up there. Easily top 5. He's exceptional. Exceptional. Alright, we'll just convert the rest of the energy to marks. Well, thank you, Accelerate. That is was helpful to remember a couple of things there. I totally wasn't even thinking about that with Kate. I forgot about that. And I forgot friggin' as soon as I saw the number you put up, I was like, oh yeah. Friggin' he does that. So that was unfortunate with Spunk. Oh yeah, Kate does the thing. Hit on dashback, yeah, same. Same. Yeah, Kate was great. I don't know what happened. Like she hit me 3 times and I lost half my health. And then I got hit again after that. But like the first 3 hits I took, it was the special that hit me, and that took off more. But the first 3 hits, half my health was gone, and none of them were even crits. Just that fury is huge, apparently. Like the one hit was just massive. Anyway, but yeah, no, Kate was, I don't know, they were doing like what 20,000 a tick on the Dude, she shouldn't have even touched me. She clipped me on like my dash pick or whatever, and then that allowed her to not have, because if you only hit her block, she can never throw a special because she's freaking special locked. But because she hit me, she lost the special lock and threw her special at me, which I wasn't ready for, and freaking that hit me too. So I was like, stupid. I really don't think like she'll be a good defender because she's just special locked unless she hits you basically, or you hit her on accident. So I'm gonna actually not ban her going forward. Like the AI made that annoying. Because again, I got clipped. So, but I'm gonna call that there. I'm gonna call it an early night so I can try and get up in the morning and, you know, sleep good, because I've not been going to bed near early enough. So catch up on a little bit of sleep. Friend's gonna be in town, so try and meet up with him and do some stuff, have some fun. So, but thank you guys. So short stream, but Heinz goated with the 11 as always. Thank you guys. Have yourselves a good night and a good weekend. I might stream tomorrow at some point, maybe. I might just call it a chill day. We'll see. Just kind of depends on how I'm feeling and what I get going doing with my friend. But yeah, no. So have a good night, and we'll catch y'all around. Peace.